Today we're taking a look at the New York Rangers versus Philadelphia Flyers match, which is happening on Thursday, March 25, 2021 at 7:05 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The New York Rangers have won 2 straight and 3 of the last 4 but are far down the standings in the East Division at 14-13-4 with 32 points. New York is 6th in the division standings, 2 points behind its closest competitor, the Philadelphia Flyers, and 14 points off the pace set by the first-place New York Islanders. The Rangers defeated the Buffalo Sabres 5-3 in their most recent outing on Monday. Chris Kreider scored a pair of goals, including one to break a tie in the third period. Philadelphia's struggles continue as the Flyers have lost 3 straight and 4 of the last 5 following a 4-3 loss on Tuesday to the New Jersey Devils. Philadelphia is 15-12-4 with 34 points. The Flyers are 5th in the East Division, 2 points behind their closest competitor Boston and 12 points behind the front-running New York Islanders. The only victory for Philadelphia over the last 5 games has been a 4-3 win over the New York Islanders. New York won their 2nd straight and 3rd in their last 4 games as they took care of business against the Sabres Monday night at home. The Rangers entered Wednesday 6th in the East Division, 14 points behind the division-leading Islanders and 4 points back of Boston for the final playoff spot. New York is average offensively this season as they average 3 goals per contest, leaving them 13th in the league in goals per game. The Rangers are 10th in the league in goals against per game as they give up 2.61 goals a night. New York is sputtering with the man advantage as they convert just 16.1% of their chances on the power play, which is 25th in the league. The Rangers are solid in the penalty killing department as they successfully navigate 86.9% of their shorthanded situations, putting them 2nd in the league. Against the Sabres, the Rangers let a 2-goal lead slip away but regrouped and skated away with a victory on home ice Monday night. New York held a 10-5 edge in shots in the opening period, but the game was scoreless after 20 minutes of play in the contest. In the second period, the Rangers held a 17-8 shot advantage and outscored Buffalo 3-1 to lead by that margin after 2 periods of play. After falling behind 1-0, Kaapo Kakko tied the game with his 3rd of the season at 7:13 off an assist from Artemi Panarin. Later in the period, Chris Kreider gave the Rangers a 2-1 lead with his 15th of the season on the power play at 10:39 with assists going to Panarin and Adam Fox. Fox closed the scoring in the period with his 3rd at 18:18 off assists from Pavel Buchnevich and Mika Zibanejad to make it a 3-1 game. The Philadelphia Flyers are allowing an average of 3.52 goals per game, and the Philadelphia attack zone cannot keep pace as the Flyers are scoring an average of 3.10 goals per game. Carter Hart is 8.83 with a 3.85 goals against average and .875 save percentage. Over Hart's last 5 games played, the 22-year-old is 1.31 with a .832 save percentage. However, not all the fault is that of the Flyers goalies, as the blue line is allowing opponents too many open shots and is not protecting the goal crease like earlier in the season. Philadelphia's penalty kill unit is keeping opponents scoreless only 74.5% of the time when the Flyers are short-handed. Although Philadelphia scores an above-average 3.10 goals per game, the Flyers continue to lose and tumble down the East Division standings. Joel Farabee is leading Philadelphia in goals scored with 14, while James Van Riemsdyk has scored 13. Jakub Vorak is the leader in assists for Philadelphia with 20, while Van Riemsdyk has 18. Van Riemsdyk is the leader in overall points with 31, while Farabee has 26. Philadelphia has scored 20 power play goals, led by Van Riemsdyk with 7, but the Flyers are scoring only 19% of the time with a man advantage. Injury report: Robert Hagg and Isaac Ratcliffe are out until mid-April, while Kirill Ustimenko is out until early May and Morgan Frost has been lost for the season. The New York Rangers will look to build off of a 5-3 win over the Buffalo Sabres in their last matchup. Pavel Buchnevich leads the Rangers in scoring with 29 points, including 11 goals and 18 assists, while Artemi Panarin's got 28 points with a team-high 28 assists. Ryan Strome has 26 points with 10 goals and 16 apples, while Chris Kreider has a team-high 16 goals and Adam Fox has 21 points with 18 assists. As a team, New York is averaging 3 goals per game on 29.8 shots per game with a 16.1% success rate on the power play, while allowing 2.6 goals per game on 28 shots per game against, with an 86.9% success rate on the park this season. The Philadelphia Flyers will try to rebound from a 4-3 loss to the New Jersey Devils in their last matchup. James Van Riemsdyk leads the Flyers in scoring with 31 points, coming on 13 goals and 18 assists, while Joel Farabee has 26 points with a team-high 14 goals and 12 assists. Jakub Voracek's on 25 points with a team-high 20 assists, while Claude Giroux's got 24 points with 7 goals and 17 assists. Sean Couturier and Kevin Hayes also have 21 points apiece with a double-digit assist total this season. As a team, Philadelphia is averaging 3.1 goals on 28.2 shots per game with an 18.6% success rate on the power play, while giving up 3.5 goals on 29.3 shots against per game with a 74.4% kill rate on the park this season. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. When you have a team like the Flyers who are in a free fall, you have two ways of betting their games. You can attempt a time when the streak ends, or you can fade them until the money stops being green. It's hard to process seeing a team as talented as Philadelphia struggling this badly for an extended period of time, but there are valid reasons for their struggles. They don't do well in terms of driving play and playing in the offensive zone. Additionally, their goaltending has been downright awful. The Rangers are beginning to show why so many people had them as a potential playoff contender prior to the season beginning. They've dealt with a lot of shenanigans through the first half of the year, but it appears things have calmed down and they've been able to settle in and play better hockey. The return of Shesterkin should only help their cause. Shesterkin has now played 27 NHL games and is stopping nearly 93% of the shots he's faced. The Rangers will have the advantage in goal in this contest. With the Flyers in the form that they're in, I can't back them in this spot. I'll take the Rangers, who have been playing much better over the past few weeks. My first betting advice for that game is to pick New York Rangers -105. New York is 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record and 5-11 in their last 16 games following a win, while the under is 4-0-2 in their last 6 road games. Philadelphia is 0-4 in their last 4 home games and 1-4 in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record. The over is 5-1-1 in the last 7 meetings between these two teams. I get the case that could be made for either side here, as the Rangers are in better form, but you could easily argue that the Flyers are the better team side by side. Instead, I'm going to side with the over here. Both teams have had issues keeping the puck out of the net recently, especially the Flyers, and it's contributed to their recent slide. I just think this game is all about the offense here, so give me the over. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 6. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.